Hi guys, this is Mary. You're watching Cards TV, and I just made this card for my friend Janice, who recently had her 24th wedding anniversary. And I'm sorry this is going to be late, Janice. I just can't seem to get things done on time here lately, but I'm trying. But I just had the most fun making this little card, and I'm crazy about the way it turned out. I used 3 different Cricut cartridges. I used Sweetheart for the tree, and I just love that little tree with the little hearts down there. For the fence, I used Potpourri Basket, and for the little birds, who are supposed to be Tom and Janice, I used Create a Critter. And when I come back, I'm going to tell you all the dimensions and everything and how I put this card together. Now, for this card, I used kind of what do you call that, craft colored cardstock, and it came from this package of pre-scored cards in envelopes, and these cards are actually 4 by 5.5, so you're going to cut your matte papers a little smaller. So this background mat is cut at 3 3/4 by 5, and the top part and the bottom part, it's 2 separate pieces, came from the Die Cuts with a View Flower Shower Spring Stack. I like this one because it has the little glittery clouds. So I cut it off just to show that part. And the bottom looks like grass. So I just cut those 2 pieces at 3 3/4 inches wide. And the grass I cut at 5 inches long. And then the top I just cut it off to put on top to stop right where I wanted it to. This little fence came from the Potpourri Basket cartridge, and I know it's probably in some other cartridge, but I don't know which one it is. I just found it in here. It's on page 49. I cut this one right down here, and I cut it at 1 inch, and I cut it 2 times. And what I did is I put one piece over here, another over here, and it met in the middle. If I cut it any larger to make it go all the way across, it would have been like this big. So I cut 2 of those at 1 inch out of white. The little tree, this is so cute, and there's some tricks to this tree. I found it in the Sweethearts cartridge. I was looking for a card to make for an anniversary, and I just fell in love with this little tree. It's on page 39. I cut the bottom of the tree, well actually this whole tree, I cut out of brown at 3 3/4 inches. And that's on page 39. Now when you cut the top of the tree out of green, it also has the little leaves, and it also has these little hearts. So what you want to do, it will cut the hearts first. So you want to cut them out of pink and red, and as soon as you hear it, because you can't see it, it's under the blade. As soon as you hear it cut those little hearts, hit stop. Do it out of pink and then do it again out of red. And you have to cut them in half so that you have the 2 different colors. Now, to get your background, it cuts the whole top of the tree last. After it cuts the little hearts, it will cut the leaves. So, put in your dark green for your leaves. It will cut the hearts too, but that's okay. But as soon as you see that it stopped cutting all the little leaves, hit stop. And then put in the color you want for the top of your tree, and it is going to have to cut all the leaves and the heart too, but that way you don't cut more than you want out of the pink, red, and the darker green. It's just something you have to do sometimes with Cricut cartridges. When you can tell that it's cut something that you want and you don't want the rest, just hit stop and unload paper, and that's all you cut. But all of this was done at 3 3/4 inches. And I just glued the little hearts on there and all the little leaves. I just love that little tree. I think it's adorable. My little birds, I used Create a Critter. Love these little birds. And you'll find these birds on page 65. I cut the base of the bird out of kind of a golden yellow, and I cut them at 1 inch. Now for the little pink bird, I just came over here to layer 1 and cut the top in light pink, and then on layer 2 I cut it in a darker pink, and all that's at 1 inch. And I just took my black pen and filled in their eyes, and I gave the little girl bird some eyelashes, and then on her flower I put a tiny little rhinestone in there just to give her a little bling. For the little blue bird, when I cut him out, I used the flip feature on my expression and cut him out the opposite direction because I wanted it to look like they're kissing. Because down here it says Tom and Janice sitting in a tree, Kissing. Did y'all used to say that when you were kids? We used to tease people when we knew they had a boyfriend or a girlfriend, and we'd say that to them. And I thought that would be so cute on there, 2 little birds in a tree. But I did use the flip feature when I cut out the little boy bird so that it does look like they're kissing. And I just cut the light blue at layer 1 on flip, and then the darker blue for his wing I used layer 2 on flip. And I put them on some foam tape, and I put the tree on foam tape as well. But I'm loving this little card. I think it turned out so stinking cute. I can't wait to get it mailed off to Janice. Also, the font I used is Menu Nouvelle. I printed it on the computer at 14 points. But I love this card, guys. I hope Janice likes it. Happy belated anniversary, Janice. I'm going to get this out to you today. But you guys have an awesome day. Thanks for coming by, and I'll see you again real soon. Bye now.